Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rail back with another motherfucking review, man. Yo, this is Mayans Season 2, Episode 2. The review. We out here. It's Mayans Monday. Get excited. Get excited. All right. First and foremost, all I gotta say is, you do not fuck with the Swole Boyz. You hear that, Warriors? You hear that, Mayans? You don't come through here and you don't fuck with the orphans. I mean, Swole Boyz. That was like a clear cut scene from fucking Warriors, man. The Swole Boyz are orphans. Orphans are Swole Boyz. You can't tell me nothing different. They were just a perfect comedic relief, but they were not the center of this episode, right? So let's get into the actual review. This episode was a 7 out of 10 for sure. You could argue a 6 out of 10, but for what it is, just not so much a filler episode, an informational episode, right? Everything ain't got to be filled with action, even though you get some. I mean, they give you Swole Boyz. They give you the shooting at the end. It causes questions. But this was one of those informative ones, right? So let's start with the bromance, right? Last episode, Easy finally reveals to Angel what he's been so secretive about, what he's been working on. And it was all info dealing with Happy. So it kicks off the episode with them two discussing it. Angel's like, holy shit, this entire time you worked up like a fucking psychological profile on this nigga. Like, what do you plan on doing with all this? Angel asked the obvious question. Why don't we just shoot him in the face and be done with this? What does all this entail? And that's about as far as Angel's intellect goes. You could tell Easy didn't give the answer, but Easy's not just looking for the shooter per se. Like, now that he knows it's Happy, Easy is more so looking into the why. Like, why would a Sons member from Charming, why would they go out their way to murder my mother? Like, what was he doing in town? Why was she on his route there? It's so many unanswered questions. So Easy is really trying to get to the root of it. He's 12 steps beyond Angel's initial, I don't understand all this, let's just kill him. But that's natural for anybody's reaction when you find out who your mother's killer is. It's like, I don't need, you seen him, you know him now, you can put a face to the name, cool, let's go do that. But then it quickly settles in that it's not that simple. We need more answers. We need to travel in this direction. We got to go up north and figure some shit out. So that was the mission. They get the okay from Bishop. Easy hides it as though it's just a brother's bonding trip. Perfect. And we find out that 8 months have passed. It's key to realize, like, the time period. Because to us, it's just been a week. It's just another week. And for all we know, this is all happening the very next day. Everything is happening the next day. But it's been 8 months that Angel hasn't spoken to Easy. Almost a year. And probably equally as many than he talked to his pops. He talked to Felipe. Don't call me Ignacio. We'll get into that though. So they pose that and they go for a mission. So the table is set for the Happy. Why did Happy do this? And it's good that Easy is taking that route because that's what we all want to know. There was the holy shit Happy shot my mother moment. We all shared that Angel is late to the party. But now, just like Easy, we want to know, but why? Why, Happy? Why, Why? Okay. Also in this episode, we're looking for a missing child, right? But they didn't take a whole season like Walking Dead. Episode 2, season 2 of Walking Dead, niggas literally looked for a little girl for like 10 episodes, only to discover what we all knew. She was big dead. This one didn't take so long. Minnie is missing Adelita, and she's done. She doesn't want to be in hide. Like, she doesn't just want to hang out. Minnie needs a mission. She needs a purpose. She needs Adelita. But Adelita's been held up in the whorehouse because they know that the Mercs is on the lookout for her. They trying to take out Adelita. She's back on the playing board, on the chessboard, and they're pissed. So she needs to be big dead as far as they're concerned. And the club, for obvious reasons, trying to protect her, not just because they love Adelita, not because they love Miguel, but because they in too deep. They have murdered the people. Adelita had nothing to do with the killing, but they don't want nothing falling back on the club. So it's in their best interest, as well as Miguel's original initial investment, to keep Adelita alive and kicking and happily pregnant, which she is. Adelita and Angel shares a fucking heartfelt moment of belly rubbing, and we find out nothing. And what we do find out between them two is that their relationship was doomed at this particular moment. Like, this shows you why Adelita and Angel were not going to be a successful relationship. When both parties, Angel's like, I don't know shit about you. I know you run the rebels. I know you are the collector of orphan children turned mercenaries, and you fine. That's all I know. Like, you look good as hell. And you kill cartel people. That's about the extent of the knowledge I know about you. And on the other end, she's like, well, nigga, I don't know nothing about you, Angel. I asked you about your father, tried to get some family shit going. You tell me, hey, I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him like that. I asked you what's going on with Easy. Why y'all not cool? You say it's some historical shit. And that's why we're perfect for each other. And I'd have to argue with that, Adelita. That's why you are, like, two toxic people is not what... You can maybe go one sane person, one toxic. And a lot of y'all that's watching this is in relationships right now are looking or listening, going, yep, my girl's pretty toxic, but I'm the level-headed one. That's why we work. She goes crazy. I'm her rock. And vice versa. I'm a toxic nigga. Yes. I can't stand being around myself. But she is, patient, and this is why it works. It goes both ways. But too toxic? Nah, it's not. It's bound to drizzle. It's not gonna happen. So that was a good little insight into their relationship that we got to learn that it wasn't gonna work. Something very bad is gonna come from this too. We don't quite know what yet, but it definitely is not shaping up to be right. But yeah, so they're looking for Minnie, but also the Mercs are looking for Adelita, and 9 Mayans across the border looking for a little girl is not gonna look good to the Mercs. I'm like, what the fuck y'all doing here? You shopping? No. So that's gonna raise questions, so they gotta hide. So this was like a game of hide and seek, Mercs versus Mayans. Little lackluster. It didn't take as many scenes as it did. We got the gist of it. Coco's interest, or not interest, I'm looking for a better word. I know it's a better, bigger word out there, but connection to somebody like a Minnie, and Adelita saying like she feels real comfortable with you, Coco, and that little scene lets us know it's something to Coco. It's something more there, and is gonna be discovered. What does Coco have in common with broken children or broken women, or what's going on? Like, what's up with Coco? We don't know much, but that opens the door for more questions about Coco in this episode. But let's talk about the bromance though. Angel and Easy's little road trip, 8-hour road trip. But before they leave, they had to go see Pops. Easy had to go check in with Pops, and Pops came outside to look Angel in the face, and in true Reyes family fashion, they don't deal with the I love yous. They don't deal with the hugs too often. There's not many talks of feelings, nothing like that. There's 3 men left in the family. That can't be good. There's no woman to balance this. There's no glue. Just a pot of ashes, as Angel refers to her mother, as to his mother. Yeah. It's already a nasty dynamic. Just a bunch of men a bunch of hard ass men, two in the club, one an ex killer, but trying to love on each other. Like it's about what you'd expect. Like the family dynamic is actually better than what you'd expect. They're actually doing a really fucking good job in showing Reyes love to each other. I mean, right now, Easy is about the softest one out the three. As far as like emotional, like he'll at least express it on his face to the people he loves in front of him. Angel just sits around looking fucking stupid about anything. Like Angel just has this perfect dumb face, like, oh, I love Easy, dumb face. Pops, I want to say I love you, but we don't do that, so dumb face. Like this just he's like a mouth breather. Angel's like your prototypical mouth breather. It just keeps it open. But it's love there. Even with Adelita, he just looked dumb in the room. I mean, the most love I've seen is him talking to his unborn child. That was about the most raw emotion you'd get from Angel. So that was very interesting now that I'm talking about it. Like I'm talking through it right now, realizing like, yeah, Angel is really only all for this kid. Everything else is just dumb face. So that's very interesting. That shows the shape of Angel right now. What else we got? Let's see. Oh yeah, so their trip. So they're going down, playing a little putt. Right? First they run to the Swole Boyz at the gas station. Swole Boyz is not finna allow nobody to walk through their territory, ride through their territory with their cuts on. Much like the orphans. Right? Warriors thought they was just gonna march down the streets of the orphans and with they vests on and it was gonna be good. No, nigga, if you ain't got a dusty green t-shirt on, you're not allowed in this hood. And thus the Swole Boyz just checking them. Hey, ain't nobody call us. Ain't nobody check in with us. Let us know you was riding through. Easy, like nigga, it's a highway. What the fuck you tell? We're getting gas, big guy. We're getting gas. It's the highway. I'm not rolling through the back streets of the Swole Boyz hood. Fair point. And Angel said, you know what? Oh, why are we even toying with them? Let me get my gun out. Let me tell them. Which is funny because he says, y'all think y'all just watch a TV show and put on the vest and you a club? How many of us, when we heard that, was thinking they were watching the Sons of Anarchy? Like, that was a nice little, it wasn't a dig, just a nice little unspoken reference. Like, you watched Sons of Anarchy and thought you'd put a vest on and now you're a club. So that was pretty cute. I like how the writers did that. If that was their intentions. If not, then it was unintentionally great. I laughed at that. Swole Boyz didn't take a good liking to that, getting a gun pulled on them. Shit ain't sweet. Angel pulls a gun, then next thing you know, they playing skeet ball. Which is a nasty name for a game. Where is their skeeting? What is to skeet? Except for the sexual term. Like, I don't understand skeet ball. It's rolling ball. It's rolling ball and hole. Like, there's got to be something. Where? Somebody. Y'all good at getting in Google. Get in the Googles. And where's oh, fuck me, man. Wow. Fuck me. I can't say that word. I have Angel Dumbface right now. Like, well, fuck it. Where did that word originate from? Like, I'm just having a full attitude about this word. Where did this skeet? I don't even give a shit, man. But skeet ball is nasty. It's a nasty, nasty fucking name for a game that has nothing to do with skeeting. You're rolling the fucking ball in the hole. That was all that was. It was just a little. Then it just got real for me that quick. Like, I'm so pissed at that word right now. Anyway, they do that. They do some, and then first this little white girl is checking them out. I'm thinking she just want a piece of easy ass, get some easy ass from Easy, and I'm like, stop it, child. Come to find out, she is property of Swole Boyz, big gorilla on the shoulder. She gets on the flip phone, hit the line. Hey, Swole Boyz, hey, they here. They're just enjoying brotherly time. I don't like it. Come up here. Swole Boyz pull up deep like the orphans. They came from everywhere on the little Kawasaki's, little turbo joints. And they wasn't having it. Right? Angel tried to apologize, like, yeah, we're kind of wrong for that. Easy already spotted the weapon. Perfect. 2 golf clubs, let's get busy. They grab those, the fight ensue, they whooping ass. Swole Boyz did not anticipate it going like this. But what I don't understand, this is what I don't get. If y'all watch that scene, as they're about to surround Angel and Easy, you hear one of them go, hey man, he keeps his gun tucked in the whatever part of the motorcycle. He named the part. He said where Buddy keeps the gun. Not one of them goes to the motorcycle to get the gun. What was the point of you sharing that vital, very vital piece of information for nobody to act on it? I'm very disappointed in the Swole Boyz. That is not how you do it. 2, how did none of y'all come with a gun? 2 of your members just got drawn down on at a gas station. That would signal to me, hey, oh, them niggas carry guns. Let's go get guns. You came ill prepared, not one gun amongst 30 of you. And then, that's fair. Let's say somebody's arguing, Rail, wouldn't you think the cops would stop 30 Swole Boyz? No, for one. I think the cops would see 30 Swole Boyz and laugh about the name. Like, where'd they come up with that? They're clearly middle-aged men just having a good time with each other. So, I don't think any cops would stop the Swole Boyz. There's nothing menacing about the Swole Boyz. That name is just nasty. So, there goes your argument right there out the window. And, yeah, they just come ill-prepared. And then, even if you made me change my mind, let's say the police look at the Swole Boyz as this fucking domestic terrorist group. Like, this has got to be taken care of. We don't know the crimes they've committed in the past. Police is like, this is the perfect time to bust them. So they didn't want to ride around with a gun. Fuck it, fair, fine, you got it. You got it. But explain to me how when I tell you, hey, bro, he keep a gun right there. Yeah, you're probably the closest to his motorcycle. Could you go grab that? And nobody moves to grab the gun. You can't explain that. That was just dumb. Swole Boyz deserve that ass whooping. And they deserve Angel to draw down on them yet again. Oh, you ain't so tough without that gun. I love Angel's response. Yeah, that's why I got one. I said, oh, okay. That was easy. That was very easy, very quick-witted. Good job there, Angel. And then they proceed to run from the Swole Boyz. And there goes our entertainment. Only to end up in Northern Cali with the other club. And then they run into some detectives. Really disgusting detectives. Like, they were in a nasty car. They look like they haven't showered or brushed teeth or not. Like, you come into work like that, my guy, and nobody in the station when you pull up to bring in your reports or get whatever's on today's docket, they don't look at you and go, you look nasty, you smell bad. This is a professional environment. Go home, come back, try it again. Look at that car. Looks like one big driving STD, like just a nasty pus-filled something. That's what them 2 dudes in that car look like. And the spit he produced to put on Easy's motorcycle was like miraculous. It was huge. I just didn't understand. How did he even, I don't know. But they showed them for a reason. We don't know why. Only for Medina to come treat them, and then they all want to go get tacos, and now Easy's a prospect, so he's got to play cleanup. And goes out there, Medina sees him getting his dick sucked by who looked like Hope. Can somebody rewind that? It looked like Hope was the one giving him head. That's what I saw. And I'm like, holy shit, is that Hope? I was hoping they showed the girl face again. But bruh, I'm almost 98% sure that was Hope. Please, somebody, go back, take a look at that scene. Tell me something different. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. But yeah, that's what I seen. And he just came back there to take a piss, saw that and said, what the fuck? And then they shot him. They killed him. I said, why the fuck did they do that? It's not, you're the ones doing the recording. It's not like he's finna run down to his local station and go, hey, did you know your two disgusting looking cops that come to work every time it was getting head in the park? And even if so, there's no way to prove it. I don't see why they shot him. I'm confused. I just sat there like, why did that happen? A couple times too. Like, what? Just pure confusion. Have no idea what that was about. Oh, I'm startled. Bang, bang. What? I don't know. They had time to look at him, seeing who it was. They just got into it with him. They clearly see him often. Why kill that man right there? I don't know. So that's going to be something. That's going to be something probably next episode or later. I don't know. I would like to know why, though. That was really fucking stupid. I don't know. Let's talk about the Emily, Dita, Miguel, Felipe saga. This was probably the most important of this episode. Dita with her Elmira wig. Like, it just, every time I see Dita in that wig, I don't even look at her face. Like, I just look up and like, why? Why that one? But I can't take her serious. But, you know, first off, like, before I get into the Dita thing, I'm going to end with the Dita thing. I want to talk about Emily. Emily finally, after all this time, begging to be a part of the legit side of business, wanting to be important, letting her degree in school be shown. Like, first, fam, I'm easily bilingual, okay? Hands down, you should be impressed. I know you are. But not also am I just your wife or mother to your child, okay? Or your mother's stepping stool. I'm Emily, goddammit. I know what you do. I want something to do. I'm important. I'm going to run this acquisition. I'm going to run this park development thing. Me. Miguel says, fuck it, you got it. You think I'm smashing Adelita, I'll let you have this. I don't really give a shit. It's not my main source of income, but it'll shut you up, make you happy. It's one of those things, a headache off my plate. I'm dealing with a lot with my mother. And this whole Adelita thing with Potter. I got a lot going on. Sure, Emily, you can have this. Emily's like, yay. So now, she gets down to the office, only to discover that, oh, we weren't the only bid. I thought I was just here to sign some paperwork saying it's ours. What the fuck? She busts into the mayor's office. Mayor's like, well, we all aren't just cartel leaders, do what the fuck we want. Right? Some of us gotta at least pretend to be fucking legit. And Emily didn't like that. She cussed her out for a little bit, but for nothing to change. And then Emily said, well, if it wasn't for my husband, you wouldn't have none of this. Now, am I mad at her for using Miguel as like as her chip, as like her ace of spade, like that thing under the sleeve? No. Anytime in business, if you know somebody more powerful, and you can flex that name and you know that that's going to strike fear into somebody, you do it. It's just smart. It's just smart to do. So I wasn't mad at that part. What I was mad at is that you took this venture on, and then when you didn't get your way, instead of like formulating a plan, saying, okay, this is how this is going to go, you get mad, storm out, and call your husband. So that just really upset me. I'm like, the nigga's here with his mama dealing with shit. He gave you this, and you didn't even for a second try to digest it and come up with a plan yourself in the moment. You was like, now I got to call him. And now he's got to clean up your shit. Hence, defeats the purpose in you running it. So this is one of the things that I hate about Emily. She's so, oh, I'm important. I can do this. Give me this. I won't take no for an answer. Fuck out my face. Okay, I respect that. But then when you get this, it don't go your way. Now you looking for help from the same person you was shit talking. Like, you begged for this, you wanted this, now you get the position of power, and then you come running to me. Like, I ain't got shit I'm dealing with. I gave you this so that I wouldn't have to hear this. So I never liked that. It's just one of the things in her character. Things don't go Queen Emily's way. Somebody else has to deal with the ramifications of what she can't get done or what she has started and can't finish. So this is the story of Emily. And I think this is where my hate for her just was growing. Like, ugh. Like, it just was permeating. And again, for all Emily Hive, I'm not talking about the wonderful actress Sarah something or other. No disrespect. I think that's her first name. She is a terrific actress. Because I hate her, she makes me hate her. She's doing her job. She's invoking emotion out of me. I like the real person. She's doing a wonderful job. The character, fuck her character. Fuck Emily. That's what I'm saying. Also, that was just that. But the whole Dita thing. Dita is sad. She doesn't have what was his name? Davion. Damien. She don't have that dude. That was her only like attachment to her past. Somebody who kind of really knew her. Somebody she could like really talk to because she can't stand Emily, and her son is just, you can only say so much for him. But she's like, oh, this is my opportunity to dip. And she goes and sees our boy Felipe. Felipe's like, what the fuck? But we know it's something there between them two. Oh, my sweet Ignacio, my sweet da-da-da. Hey, that's not my name, okay? That little car ride back to the crib, he's like, hey, don't call me that. And when you saw my boys, yeah, they got a different name. We changed different lifestyles. And Dita is just trying to speak about the past and give him clues to something. He's very confused in this meeting. One day it was Potter interested in his past and the things he know. And then here comes Dita making a out of the blue visit and talking to me in code on some cryptic shit about my past. Why the fuck is everybody interested in my past? I intentionally went out my way to kill Ignacio. And here y'all two go. So he's irritated. And he does his drop off thing, but it's something that she said. There's something about, well, there's not everything, or there's still things or something. So she's alluding to something. We don't know what the fuck it is, but she's alluding to something. Damn near Felipe don't know what the fuck she's talking about. But he knows it can't be good. But she makes up a quick story just to tell Miguel, because Miguel's rather confused. And I, too, understand him. I'm not mad at Miguel this episode. And I'm not a Miguel fan, but I'm not mad at his response. He's like, okay, my wife's ex-father is dropping off my mother. No, I don't like that. I'm appreciative that she's safe, but once I get this out, I don't think I like that. Let me talk to my wife. Hey, the fuck, why would she go to the butcher shop? What's up with that? Here goes Emily. Well, I mean, she knows we get our meat there from sometime. He's like, yeah, and about that. Is he the only butcher shop in town? Is he the only person? Why is my wife visiting her ex's father for anything, meat or otherwise, or tiny conversations? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like that my mother was with him. Now I don't like Easy. He ain't saying that, but I don't like him now. I don't like Easy. What the fuck is going on with this group? It's nasty. I don't like the energy. Nothing is making sense. Buy your meat from Costco from now on. The fuck? But I feel him on that. If I'm married, I wouldn't want my woman to be going to her ex's family's nothing. The fuck? Why? Oh, he cuts the best meat. Well, I guess we ain't getting the best cuts of meat. The fuck? Why is my mother with your ex's anything? The fuck? So Miguel's reaction was very real. I'm not mad at him. And he's not finna let it go because nothing makes sense. So that's definitely something to be shown next episode. So there you have it. Very informative episode of some just little things. And we get to know more about our characters. We learn there's something more to Coco that we need to know. There's something more with this whole Ignacio, Felipe, and Dita thing. Like, what's up there? Miguel's discern for Easy is growing. And Emily can't get the fucking job done. That's what I got. That's what I got from episode 2. What did you get? If you got something to say, please get in the comments. But if you want further conversation, hit the Discord. Join the fam. All right? We got a whole, salute to, we got President Pam, Princess Problem. She's the president. We got the VP and Whipmaster. We got, what's Rance? Rance, what's your position? What, you was Sergeant at Arms? Right? We got Hugh Belito, a secretary. We got our newest, Mimi, as a treasurer. We building up in here. We about to get our first 9. And you don't know nothing about it. You don't know nothing because you ain't in the Discord. We appreciate you visiting here, but where you at in the Discord? All right? But you know how this goes, man. Protect your health, yourself, your wealth. Your boy Rel is out of here, man. Peace.